So now the bad guys have decided they're going to go after the supply chain side of computers by weaponizing the update servers from major manufacturers. And this just happened to Asus, and we're going to talk about it in this video. So last January, Kaspersky Labs learned that Asus had their update servers attacked with a very specific type of malware that actually used Asus's own digital certificate on some malware that installed a backdoor on upwards of at least 500,000 PCs throughout the world. Now, Kaspersky is referring to this as the ShadowHammer Attack, and this particular malware is a little bit unique in the fact that it is searching for 600 very specific MAC addresses out in the wild. So it's very, very unique in what it's looking for. And if you have an infected PC that's got that malware, right now it's just basically inert. It's not doing anything, but the potential for the bad guys to ultimately use it to take command and control of your PC is out there. And this is also a situation that Asus denied until they were absolutely caught red-handed by Kaspersky. And also this has been verified by Symantec as happening as well. And now, of course, Asus is working on how to go about solving this problem. You see, the real danger is that most of us trust the updates from the manufacturers, especially when they're signed with the manufacturer's digital certificate. By weaponizing the supply side, such as the vendor's update servers, people, will not necessarily question these downloads that they're getting and regard them as safe, when the reality is it could be an extremely dangerous thing to do going forward. If these type of attacks are that sophisticated, it's definitely going to cause problems going forward in the trust that people have with these manufacturers. Now, Kaspersky says, we saw the updates come down from the live update Asus server. They were Trojanized or malicious updates, and they were signed by Asus. Again, people trust these digital certificates from these manufacturers on the software updates. Vitaly Komlik from Kaspersky goes on to say that the attack shows that the trust model we're using based on known vendor names and validation of digital signatures cannot guarantee that you are safe from malware. He also noted that Asus denied to Kaspersky that the server was compromised and the malware came from its network when researchers contacted the company back in January. But the download path for the malware samples, Kaspersky collected leads directly back to the Asus server, Komlik said. So there you have it. Weaponized malware coming from automatic updates pushed down through Asus's servers and with their digital certificates on the software. It's a dangerous world out there, folks. So this is something to very much pay attention to and maybe give pause to the idea of accepting automatic updates from the manufacturer of your PC. I want to get your comments down below. Bruce Naylor, Frugal Tech. Until the next one.